got a true vocal legend, a great vocalist, a legend. We all grew up with him. Hey man, my girl, Latoya London. Latoya, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Welcome to Real Deal Sports Show.
All right, you come a long way since 2004, being a finalist on American Idol with a stacked, stellar crew that season. I mean, we had Fantasia winning it, Jennifer Hudson, and of course Latoya, and we was all rooting for you. I had America just glued to the screen on y'all season. You know, how have you been since then? And I know you've been 20 years, so tell us about some of your things that you got going on.
That's right, that was 20 years ago?
Yes.
Oh,
it doesn't seem like it, right?
Oh my gosh, man.
Especially how you got the
that's
television.
yesterday,
It
man.
don't look like it either.
No, it doesn't.
Wow, I have been blessed. I will say that I've been able to just live off of my gift, you know, prior to that and after. And of course, after, it's just been amazing because that platform gave me a household name. So very, very happy to have been able to work off of that all these years.
How did you get started growing up? How did you get into singing?
So my mom, she was just really supportive. So she noticed that, you know, that's something that I loved and you know, it was received, you know, by family and friends. And they weren't just biased, like
right.
Sometimes they'll be delusional right with you. Yeah, baby, go to sing, baby.
Right.
But they were realistic, and she just put me in the right things. So like different choirs and vocal coaching and things like that, and then it's into talent shows. And so from there, dots would connect. You know, meeting other people or just getting involved in things. So I started out singing in clubs locally, you know, in my hometown, and then into corporate bands, wedding singing, and then I auditioned for American Idol. So, and I was in a studio as well growing up, like just honing the studio skills. So when it was time to record an album, I was pretty seasoned. I knew what was up.
Did you have a household name prior to this in your city of Oakland?
In Oakland, it was starting to build. Yeah, because like I said, those clubs that I sang at, they were like, you know, they were the spots that people went to. And so, you know, every week I was probably singing at 3 clubs a week. Yeah.
Getting paid?
Oh, yeah. I mean, pennies, but we would pass a hat around and the whole band would split that little pot, you know. And we did, I mean, we sang hard. Like, I mean, well, performed, you know, the instrumentalists as well as myself, like 3 sets a night. You know what I mean? Where you're singing for like an hour or 45 minutes, then you take like maybe a 15-minute break, and then you go again and do it again. So with not the best sound equipment, you know, so paying my dues basically.
Yeah. What's keeping you motivated?
Wow, this is all I know how to do.
That's right.
I hear you.
This is it. You know what I mean? I was born to perform. I was born to entertain. So along with singing, you know, I act. I've done musical theater all through these years. Actually, I did the Color Purple Broadway tour.
Oh, really?
I toured with Tyler Perry, Medea on the Run, Snoop Dogg's Redemption of a Dog, Set It Off, the stage play with Jacarius Johnson. Just a lot of plays over the years. I was Jada.
Oh, yeah.
I was Stoney.
Yeah, she was Stoney. And then you were Nettie in
the Color Purple. And Fantasia actually joined our cast, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of experience. You've been really working your craft.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like the theater side of it? Do you like the theater side of it?
I do.
As well?
I do. Was new to it, you know, prior to American Idol. Like, that's something that they would say on the show, like, your voice would be wonderful for Broadway. And, you know, I didn't grow up on Broadway. I wasn't exposed to that. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know what that world was about. So being introduced to it and getting into it, I definitely fell in love with it. Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's
different.
To tell.
You have to really...
You're telling the story live. There's no cut and start again if you mess up, you know. You know, you have to project because people aren't just watching you on television, they're watching you in a theater. So if they're in the nosebleeds, they still have to feel you as though they are right there in the front row. So, you know, it really challenges you and develops you as an entertainer, I believe.
And help keep you working 6 nights a week and doing the matinees as well. How do you take care of your throat and take care of your, you know, just so that you're ready to perform and get the proper rest you need in between and having that dark on Monday night, having that Monday off?
Yeah. I mean, you just said it. Sleep, rest, knowing what works for you, knowing what does not work for you, and listening and being disciplined and yeah.
And a West Coast native, obviously, we're here in Vegas right now. Tell me a little bit about the Whitney Houston residency that's coming up.
Yes. So I just to go back a little bit, I released some music as well on my own label, and so with that, I'm also producing shows. And so this first show that I'm producing is a Whitney Houston tribute, and so I'm singing Whitney Houston's music. She was my American Idol, what people appreciate me for, I got that from Whitney Houston. So I felt if I were going to do something, to pay homage or tribute to anyone, it would be her first. And so really excited about that show. Like I said, it's L London Presents production, and it's going to be a residency here in Vegas. So I'm really excited about that. It's still under development, so I can't, disclose that. But I'm so excited about
spring
that.
Or summer?
Yes. Yep.
Spring, somewhere in that time period? Oh, good.
Spring and summer, so I'm really excited.
What's your favorite Whitney Houston song?
Ooh, that's a good one. It is, just because it's on the top of my head, I'm going to say, Are You Really Ready for Love? It's called Talking Again, just the lonely talking again. Yeah. It's not like one of her main hits, but it's a groove, it's a vibe, it's the soulful side of Whitney. But yeah, I'm singing all of her stuff.
Oh man, we are excited for that. And anything else that you have going on that you want to share?
Yes, I have a single out with Anthony Hamilton, and that was released off my own label. I'm so excited.
What's the name of the label?
It's called Royal Sound Music Group.
Royal Sound Music Group.
And it's called On Everything. The song is called On Everything. You can get it on all streaming platforms, and also the video is on YouTube. We have over 6 million views right now, so it's a beautiful song. It just talks about real love and how to keep it going.
I know, that's
wow.
That's
beautiful. It's like that old school.
You got a special place where you pulling that from?
Absolutely, from a place of just yearning of what I want to see, what I feel inside, just where how love used to be expressed, right? Through song. Back in the day, it was vulnerable. You know what I mean? It was vulnerable, and you talked out your problems, or you mentioned your issues. You know what I mean? You didn't you wanted to work together for the common goal of being together, not working against each other. And so that's what this song is about. It's about bringing love together and what that entails. So the song kind of explains a situation that describes that. So hopefully it, gives someone else some.
Yes.
It will.
So you have a lot going on.
Inspiration. Yeah.
You're very busy. Very busy. Yeah.
And where can our listening audience find you?
Yes.
You can find me at latoyalondon.com at my website. Please go on there, and you can either go to my contact page, or you can also sign up on my email listing to stay in touch on where I will be as far as a city near you or whatever I'm doing. And also on Instagram, it's Latoya London Official, and that's LATOYA. A lot of people get that wrong. So.
Beautiful, talented, busy, grinding hard. Latoya London, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show, and we'll be right back. Keep in mind, Facebook, YouTube, like us, subscribe, share. On Stage Plus production company making all of this happen. Check them out as well.
Absolutely.
Finances look like this, but you want this. Best-selling author Tanya Wise, certified financial strategist and your money mentor, shows you how to reduce debt and increase cash flow. 2024 is moving fast, so start your path today.